parts of the afternoon that didn't seem important then. The way you smile without trying, the way time softened again. Nothing happened worth announcing, no moment to define, but something stayed with me quietly long after we said goodbye. I don't know what you're thinking, you don't know what I do, but somehow this not knowing feels shared too. It's not yet, not today, not something we admit, just a feeling standing close by, waiting to exist. If every maybe has a heartbeat you can feel but can't explain, then mine is right here, calling your name. I'm not afraid of what this could be, I'm not afraid of losing control. I just don't want to rush a feeling that's learning how to grow. There's value in the waiting, in letting moments stay light. Not everything needs an answer the moment it feels right. It's not yet, but it's something more than passing time. Not a promise, not a story, just a subtle sign. If beginnings don't arrive clearly or tell you when to start, then maybe this not yet is already a part. If later we laugh about this or never speak of it again, I'll still remember how real it felt back when it had no name. It's not yet, and that's okay. I don't need it to be more. Sometimes the almost matters as much as what comes after. If I ever look back and wonder when it first felt true, I'll think of this quiet not yet and think of you. Not yet, but close. We finish our drinks without a plan, no rush to clear the space. The day doesn't lean forward here, it keeps a steady pace. You glance at the clock, then laugh it off as if it doesn't apply. Some hours don't belong to time, no matter how hard it tries. The room grows warmer as we sit, voices blending into one. Nothing special is happening, and still nothing feels undone. Your sleeve brushes against my arm, barely there then gone. It's strange how something so small can feel this calm. No signal telling us to move, no moment breaking through. Sometimes staying is the only thing you need to do. We're staying a little longer here, not for any reason why. Now we're waiting for something to begin, not afraid to let time slide. If happiness doesn't announce itself, doesn't ask to be seen, maybe it's just this feeling of being in between. We've both been places that move too fast, days that ask too much, but this hour doesn't demand a thing. sit like you belong right here, and somehow so do I. No explanation feels required when nothing's out of line. We're staying a little longer here, letting the world wait. No future forming in our hands, no past to negotiate. If calm is something fragile you rarely get to choose, then I'll hold on to moments that feel like this one does. Later when I think of ease, this scene will come to mind. Not what we said or didn't say, just how it felt inside. We're staying a little longer here, and that feels more than enough. No label, no direction, no need to rush. If I ever wonder where peace hides when days feel untrue, I remember staying a little longer, sitting here with you. The door opens back into the street, but the calm follows us out. The room feels settled in itself, like it knows we won't rush out. Chairs stay pulled where we left them, no one clearing us away now. You rest your hands against the cup, warm and lamb without a word. It's strange how comfort shows up before it's ever heard. Outside, the sky changes its shade, slowly losing something bright. But here the light stays eating my quiet day and not yet night. You mentioned something small and kind, a thought you almost didn't say, and I realize how gently this moment chose to stay. No need to call this anything, no reason to define. Some feelings fit best when you leave them unnamed. There's nothing we need to name right now, nothing we need to decide. No happiness holding its arrival, just ease settling inside. If something good can exist without being explained, let it live right here, simple and plain. We pause between our sentences, not searching for the next line. Silence doesn't feel empty here, it feels kind. I don't wonder what comes after, I don't check the time. For once the present feels enough, and I don't mind. There's nothing we need to name right now, urgency, and we live it. We lower our voices without knowing why, like the room itself might be shy. Your words fall gently between each breath. Nothing heavy, nothing left. We don't push, we don't pull. This quiet feels beautiful. Low voices only, keep it soft. Let the world stay turned off. If love has a volume, it's this. Low voices only, nothing missed. Your eyes hold mine, then let them go. Like they trust, I already know. I don't interrupt this tone. Some feelings like to be alone. Low voices only, slow and clear. Everything matters right here. If peace could speak, it'd sound like this. Low voices only, no excess. Keep it soft. Keep it soft. The afternoon pauses right on cue, like it noticed me and you. No one's rushing past the door. Time forgot what it came for. We don't stop it, we don't chase, we just let it take its place. Afternoon stillness, let it stay. Nothing pulling us away. If peace had hands, they'd rest right here. Afternoon stillness, crystal clear. You trace the rim of your cup again, like it helps you slow your head. I mirror you without a word. Connection softly heard. Afternoon stillness, holding on, not afraid of moving on. If this moment wants to remain, I won't complain. Let it stay. 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 Don't feel the need to adjust anything. Don't feel behind or ahead. The way things are sitting right now feels balanced in my head. No edits needed, no second take, no version to improve. For once I don't feel like there's something to prove. I stopped correcting the moment before it had time to land. I let it arrive as it is without shaping it by hand. There's comfort in not fixing, in letting things exist. I didn't know how much peace lived inside a moment like this. I always thought contentment meant settling for less, but I'm fine like this. Nothing missing here, no pressure to rearrange the feeling, no quiet fear. If happiness feels like acceptance without conditions attached, then I'm fine like this, and I don't need to change a thing back. The hours move gently around me, not asking to be saved. I let myself stay present instead of feeling delayed. There's strength in not overthinking, in trusting what appears. I finally understand why this feels so clear. I'm fine like this, steady and calm, not waiting for a sign, not holding on. If joy doesn't require improvement or a different view, then I'm fine like this, and that feels true. Maybe this isn't permanent, but it's real right now. I'm fine like this, and I let it be, not pushing it further, not questioning me. If happiness is knowing I don't need to resist, then I'm fine like this, and I'll stay inside it. No corrections needed, just staying here. Golden sand stretches far and wide, heat rising in soft waves. I walk along the desert trails, letting thoughts drift and sway. Every dune becomes a rhythm, every step a steady beat. Travel feels like flowing here, with warmth beneath my feet. The wind whispers gentle secrets, carrying distant calls. Nothing presses, nothing pushes, no one watches my falls. Each horizon holds a mystery, unknown yet clear and bright. Some journeys are silent lessons, guiding without fight. No maps, no markers, just the sun above my head. The quiet hum of desert life keeps me moving ahead. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, every step a small delight. If freedom lives in wandering slow and letting the mind take flight, then every grain of sand I pass feels soft and feels just right. Shadows shift with with gentle grace. Colors blend and bend, every moment feels infinite without a need to end. Travel isn't reaching far, it's learning to remain. Each desert step reminds me stillness walks the plain. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, steady and warm, steady and warm. Every breeze a gentle teacher, every dune a calm form. If peace exists in quiet wandering, in moments unplanned, then every trail I follow here becomes its own soft land. Later when the sky grows pink and night falls softly down, I'll remember every desert mile as a gentle crown. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, and I keep walking on. Every step a quiet echo, every glance a song. If life is made of traveling slow and breathing through each day, then every desert travel teaches me its way. The heat fades gently, leaving calm behind. We don't talk about the future, we don't plan ahead, like deciding too early might break something instead. Your presence feels intentional even when you do nothing at all. That's how I know this isn't random, even if it's small. I catch myself imagining things and smiling at the thought. Not because I need it to happen, just because it could. There's something peaceful in not knowing what direction this will take. Some feelings don't need answers to feel awake. I don't need to define this, you don't ask me to. We're both letting the moment do what it wants to do. Unfinished with you. I don't feel impatient, I don't feel behind. This moment feels like it's exactly where it should land in time. Not every feeling needs movement, not every spark needs flame. Some things stay beautiful when they stay unnamed. Because I don't want it, but because this feels short. If beginnings grow best gently without forcing them through, then let this moment stay right where we are too. If later we choose different paths or finally choose the same, I'll remember how honest it felt before we ever named it. This is before we decide, and I'm at ease. Nothing missing, nothing urgent, nothing to fix or seize. If this feeling ever becomes something else or quietly with you. Right here before deciding, letting the moment breathe. You don't call me late at night, but you always reply like there's a rule we never said, but both of us comply. I notice how you remember small things I forget to say. That alone feels dangerous in a quiet kind of way. We never talk about feelings, but they sit between our lines. Every joke has something under it, every smile takes its time. I wonder if you feel it too, this pull without a sound, like something circling slowly. You're never touching ground, I'm not yours and you're not mine, but it doesn't feel empty. It feels like something waiting patiently. I'm almost yours, I think I am, though nothing's been agreed. Not something we've decided, just something I believe. Feelings don't need permission to quietly grow. Then this almost feeling already knows. I don't need reassurance, I don't need a sign. I just like how this feels right now. Unfinished but fine. There's honesty in not claiming what hasn't fully formed. Some things stay truest when they're still worn. I'm almost yours, not all the way, not something we defend, just close enough to wonder where this might end. If love ever starts unannounced, without crossing a line, then this almost feeling might already be mine. If later this turns into something else or quietly lets go, I'll still be glad I felt this before I needed to know. I'm almost yours and that's enough. Right here, right now. No rush, no promises, no asking how. If beginnings are meant to be gentle before they choose a name, then let this almost feeling stay the same. Almost yours, still unclaimed. The edges of the day smooth out, nothing catching or tight. We've landed somewhere comfortable without a flight. You sit like you belong here, not testing the space. Some moments don't need permission to feel like the right place. The sounds around us blend together, no single one stands out. It's not silence, not noise either, just a calm without doubt. glance around and back again, settling in once more. I didn't notice when the moment started to feel whole. No adjustment needed now, no angle left to fix. Everything rests more easily when nothing resists. This is when the moment fits, no corners sharp or strained. Not happiness that overwhelms, just ease that remains. If peace ever arrives complete without making a sound, then it's sitting right here, unforced and found. No, we don't rush to gather things, don't stand before we should. This pause feels useful just by being good. I don't feel pulled to capture this or lock it away. It's enough to know it happened exactly this way. This is when the moment fits. Nothing extra, nothing missed. No story pressing for an ending. No future on the list. If calm can never feel finished without needing a close, then it's living in seconds like these that gently hold. Later when life feels uneven and quiet feels thin, I'll remember how balance felt from within. This is when the moment fits and I feel steady too. No version of myself required, or no role to move into. If I ever wonder where peace hides when days feel unkind, I'll return to this memory where everything aligned. We step back into the street and the calm stays intact. We sit like nothing's pending, like nothing's running late. The world can keep its questions, they don't apply today. Your eyes drift toward the window, then back to where I am. Some moments don't ask for more, they know they can. The cups are nearly empty, but neither of us moves. There's comfort in the waiting and having nothing to lose. I notice how relaxed you look, like you've set something down. It's rare to see someone so quietly unbound. No future leaning forward, no past pulling behind. This space feels balanced in a way that's hard to find. This feels almost enough, maybe more than that. Not happiness in full bloom, just something intact. If peace doesn't always arrive with a clear sign, maybe it's this gentle ease, taking its time. We speak without direction, let thoughts come and go. Nothing needs correction, nothing needs to grow. I don't wonder where this leads, I don't feel the urge feeling's almost enough. And I don't push for more, no need to rush ahead. No need to restore. If happiness is sometimes found by letting things be, then this quiet balance is enough for me. The chairs stay where they are, and so do we.
Campfire flickers in the night, stars above in gentle glow. I lie beneath the quiet sky, letting everything move slow. Every spark becomes a story, every shadow tells a tale. Travel here feels infinite, peaceful, soft and pale.
The forest hums around me, crickets singing soft and low. No need to rush, no place to go, just letting moments flow.
Every tree and glowing ember
Holds memory inside. Some journeys are quiet nights, softly standing side by side. No plans, no hurry,
just night beneath my eyes.
the stars hum a gentle song, come across the sky. Starry camp, night under sky so wide. Every glance a gentle guide. If freedom lives in moving slow, and letting quiet moments show, then every star I watch tonight feels soft inside.
Shadows dance upon the ground,
Firelight bends and sways. Every moment feels eternal, every breath a praise.
travel isn't reaching far, it's learning how to stay.
Each campfire glow reminds me, peace walks along the way. Starry camp, night under sky so wide. Steady, soft and true. Every spark a quiet teacher, every star of you.
If calm exists in wandering slow,
In moments pure and free,
then every starry night I spend becomes serenity.
later when dawn is breaking and shadows fade away,
I'll carry every starry night as
soft light of day. Starry camp, night under sky so wide. And I keep moving on. Every moment soft reminder, every spark a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through the way, then every night beneath the stars leaves peace to stay. Fire dim softly, and I remain. The road hugs the coastline tight, waves crash into the shore.
wind brushes through my open hair. Every mile I
Sunlight glints across the water.
A shimmer on the tide. Travel feels like breathing here, with the ocean by my side.
Seagulls drifting lazy ox, their cries soft in the breeze.
No schedule, no destination, just the road and me at ease.
Every curve reveals a painting,
Every turn a new delight.
some journeys don't need a map, they just feel right. No hurry, no reason, just moments passing slow.
The ocean hums its quiet tune,
Softly helping me go. Coastal drive, waves and winds surround. Every mile a gentle sound. If freedom lives in moving light, in letting the world feel right, then every coastal mile I take becomes a memory to hold tight. The sun dips slow along the cliffs, gold spilling on the sea.
Every glance, every shadow becomes a melody.
Travel isn't rushing forward, it's learning how to be. Each mile along the coast reminds me I'm exactly free. Coastal drive, waves and winds surround, steady and serene. Every turn a soft reflection, every view a dream. If calm can live in moving slow, in moments pure and free, then every road beside the sea is where I wanna be. Later, when night falls gently and stars take their place, I'll remember every coastal mile as a gentle grace. Coastal drive, waves and winds surround, and I keep moving on.
Every mile a soft reminder,
every sunset a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through each way, then every road beside the waves keeps me for today. The ocean whispers quietly,
and
I follow still. Ooh, yeah. Gentle chords, steady time, everything feels fine. I woke up carrying fewer thoughts, left some worries behind. Didn't fix my whole future, just cleared my mind. The mirror didn't ask me who I'm supposed to be, it just reflected someone breathing easily. When I loosen my grip, life feels softer. I feel light enough to smile without a reason why. Happiness isn't perfect, it just arrives. If I stop weighing every step and let myself stay, I feel light enough to smile all day. Messages come and go, the world keeps turning, but I'm not nervous. I don't need a breakthrough moment or a sign. This calm is doing just fine. If the way comes back tomorrow, I'll remember I feel light enough to smile, standing in the now. Happiness doesn't shout, it knows how. If I ever forget this ease, I'll slow my pace. I feel light enough to smile, and that's enough space. Breathing out, nothing held. Coffee lingers on my tongue after the last sip fades. Your laughter leaves the same effect, it quietly stays. I don't need another cup or something sweet. This aftertaste is enough for me. Some things don't end when they're done, they stay a while. When they're honest, the quiet taste of you still here long after words disappear. If love is subtle through and through, I'll remember the quiet taste of you. You look outside, then back again, like the world can't wait until when. I watch the way you take your time, it teaches my heart how to unwind. A quiet taste of you, slow and warm, not a spark, but something sure. If moments settle instead of fly, this one staying by my side. Coffee afterwards. I don't brace myself with you, don't prepare to fall. Being here feels open, not careful at all. You speak like there's no fear, I won't understand. Some love doesn't need armor, just a hand. We don't misunderstand each other, even when words are few. Silence doesn't feel heady, it feels true. I didn't know love could feel this clear, this kind. Some hearts rest easier when nothing's on the line. No defense rising up, no garden place. Love feels different when it feels safe. This is where love feels easy, nothing to defend, but a feeling fighting for space, just wanting to remain. If love doesn't need struggle to feel strong, maybe it's been waiting for this all along. stay present. Even when dates feel thin, you don't disappear when things get quiet. You lean in. I don't feel smarter loving you. I feel seen. Love feels real. It's clean. This is where love feels easy, steady and sure. No fear of losing balance, no need for cure. If love can feel like breathing instead of strain, maybe this is how it should remain. Later, if love asks for strength, if doubts appear, I remember how these once lived right here. This is when love feels easy, and I let it stay. No need to question it, no words to say. If love ever asks me why I believe, I'll answer with how gently you stayed with me. The feeling settles naturally, unforced and true. You don't rush to fill the quiet, don't rush to reply. You let my thoughts unfold before they rise. There's comfort in the way you wait, like nothing's at stake. Some love understands you without needing to explain. We talk through things slowly, not afraid to pause. Even disagreements feel gentle, without sharp edges or claws. I didn't expect love to feel this patient, this wide. Some hearts grow closer when they don't collide. No need to defend myself, no need to retreat. Love feels deeper when it listens completely. This is a love that understands without asking me to bend. Not love that fixes everything, just stay until the end. If love doesn't need perfection to feel whole, maybe it's this steady presence. I know. I notice how you don't interrupt when my words fall slow. You don't finish my sentences, you let them go. I don't feel the need to hide or pretend. Love feels stronger when it doesn't demand. This is a love that understands, steady and kind. No pressure to be anything but what's inside. If love can feel like space to breathe instead of control, maybe this is what it means to grow. ticks softly in the corner, but I don't feel the chase. Sunlight through the window slides gently across my face. I sip my coffee without hurry, letting moments breathe. There's something about staying still, feels like ease. The room hums quietly, faint music weaving through. I don't need a plan or fix anything I do. Each note falls softly, a companion to my time. The world outside moves fast, but I don't mind. No weight pressing on my chest, no need to act or go. The quiet wraps around me, soft and slow. An afternoon pause holds me here, steady and calm. Nothing to capture or control, just this soft balm. If happiness ever rests in places unseen, maybe it's this pause that feels serene. The melody carries lightly, never intrusive, never loud. It's a soft conversation between the room and me. No need to move quickly, no need to explain. Some moments are simply enough to remain. An afternoon pause holds me here, gentle and true. Not a moment to fix or chase, just a quiet hue. If ease can live without reason, without plan or cue, maybe it's waiting quietly for me to come through. Later, when noise returns, I remember this place. Softly, slowly, with gentle grace. An afternoon pause holds me here, and I don't need more. No need to save it, it's already my shore. If I ever seek rest again, I'll find it here, still. The room exhales softly, time lingers. Light shifts softly toward goodbye, but neither of us stands to try. You look at me like there's time, even when the day declines. Some endings don't close the door, they just rest on the floor. An ending without leaving feels like this. Nothing broken, nothing missed. If love doesn't rush away, this is how it chooses to stay. We gather coats but don't move yet, like the moment isn't done. I like how nothing forces us to become what we're not. We've been here before, same place, same light. But today feels different somehow, right? You tell the same story I've heard twice, but it lands like it's brand new. Maybe it's not the moment that has changed. Maybe it's how we stay. Nothing on repeat, still new. Every quiet second with you. If love doesn't fade with time, then nothing on repeat sounds fine. The cafe song plays again, but I don't mind where it's been, because you're here listening to, and everything feels renewed. Nothing on repeat, still clear every time you're near. If comfort learns how to grow, then this is how it goes. Still new. Still new.
Trail winds up between the peaks, morning mist around my face. I step along the quiet paths, feeling the mountain's grace.
Every stone and tree I pass feels like a gentle guide. Travel isn't rushing forward, it's walking with the tide. Birdsong drifts from hidden nests, softly echoing through the pines. No need to plan or hurry, just breathing with the signs.
Every ridge reveals a painting, every view a story told.
Some journeys aren't destinations, they're simply moments gold. No maps, no marker,
Just air beneath my feet. The mountain hums a gentle song.
soft, steady, sweet. Mountain height, breath of air so free. Every step a melody. If calm exists in moving slow and letting quiet moments grow, then every peak I climb today
Feels soft as I go. Shadows stretch across the slopes, light dances through the trees. Every glance becomes a memory, every breath a gentle ease.
Travel isn't reaching ends, it's learning how to stay. Each trail reminds me softly, peace walks along the way. Mountain hike, breath of air so free. Steady, calm and true.
Every step a gentle echo, every view a hue. If life is made of wandering soft, letting time flow through, then every mountain travel leaves serenity too.
Later when I reach the summit,
and sky meets earth anew.
I'll carry every mountain mile as something true. Mountain hike,
Breath of air so free,
and I keep moving on.
every step a soft reminder, every view a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through the way, then every mountain path I take leaves peace to stay. The peaks exhale softly, and I remain.
We meet without expectations, no stories to defend. Just two people sharing time without asking where it ends. Your smile comes easily, mine follows a beat behind, like we're both aware of something forming in real time. We don't fill every silence, we don't rush the space. There's trust in letting moments move at their own pace. I like the way you don't assume, don't try to make this fit. Some things stay honest longer when you don't rush into it. It's not indecision, it's being aware, knowing something's here and treating it with care. This is before anything, before we make it real, before we turn a feeling into something we can feel. If openness is a choice too, and one worth holding on to, then staying right here is something I can do. And I don't need a signal yet, I don't need to be sure. This call feels intentional, steady and secure. You don't lean away or closer, you just stay. And somehow that tells me more than words could say. This is before anything, and it feels complete, not lacking, not unfinished, just quietly sweet. If beginnings don't have to rush to prove they're strong, then this gentle start can't be wrong. If later we choose more or choose a different view, I'll remember how it felt before anything grew. This is before anything, and I'm content, not because I expect more, but because this moment's meant. If the best thing starts softly without needing a cue, then let this stay exactly what it is, between us two. No rush forward, just staying open. Nothing interrupts this mood, not even my thoughts. They settle where they land, asking nothing of the cloud. The air feels balanced here, neither heavy nor thin. It's easy to stay present when nothing presses in. The cafe noise becomes a blur, more feeling than sound. I don't feel the need to look up, don't feel lost or found. This moment doesn't lean forward, doesn't pull behind. It simply lets me exist in my own time. With questions waiting quietly, though answers overdue. Just a calm that doesn't ask to be true. This is where nothing interrupts, where calm remains. No rush in the heartbeat, no weight in the frame. With peace is something subtle, something that stays. Maybe it's this quiet balance I found today. Music holds its distance, never standing too close. Each sound feels intentional, each thoughts come close. I don't need the moment louder, don't need it defined. So things feel clearer and they're left undefined. This is where nothing interrupts, nothing completes. Where time doesn't argue, silence feels complete. If rest doesn't arrive suddenly, but slow, maybe it's been here waiting all along, you know. When they start talking over me and calm feels rare, I'll remember this space where nothing ever fear. This is where nothing interrupts, and I'll stay still, not asking for more, not testing the field. If I ever forget how these arise, I'll come back here inside. Calm doesn't fade, it settles.
The train hums along the rails, sunset spilling gold. I watch the fields and rivers pass, stories quietly told. Every window frames a painting, every mile a song. Travel isn't rushing anywhere, it's where my heart belongs.
Seats beside me hold soft shadows, passengers drift in thought. No need to speak or answer, just let the moment be caught.
Every whistle in the distance echoes through the mind. Some journeys are reflections, some are soft and kind.
No maps, no markers, just rails beneath my hand.
The train hums a quiet rhythm, leading to soft lands. Sunset train tracks through tomorrow, every mile a gentle flow. If freedom lives in moving slow, in letting moments grow,
Then every mile along the rails
becomes a memory I know.
light gently on the fields, colors stretch and blend.
Every glance becomes a story, every moment a friend.
Travel isn't reaching ends,
It's learning how to stay.
each mile along this sunset train keeps the world at bay.
Sunset train
Tracks to tomorrow, steady, soft and clear.
every mile a gentle echo, every sight sincere.
If calm exists in moving slow, in moments pure and free,
Then every mile I ride tonight becomes serenity.
later when the night is quiet and stars reflect on rails,
I remember every mile I rode
softly without fail.
Sunset train tracks to tomorrow,
And I keep moving on.
every mile a gentle lesson, every song a dawn. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through the way, then every sunset train I ride leaves peace to stay.
The rails hum softly and I remain. The cafe quiet feels like home, even with strangers around. Each sound blends seamlessly without needing a sound. Steam rises slowly from my cup, a gentle rhythm to match. It's not grand, it's not loud, just a subtle catch. I watch the afternoon linger, light bending on the walls. There's comfort in the small things and how the silence calls. No need to plan, no need to race. I let the moment settle, find its space. No questions, no demands, just breathing in the calm. The world can wait outside, here I stay unharmed. Silent heartache holds me now, soft and true. No need to push or pull, just being through. If peace lives in simplicity, in moments so small, maybe it's been waiting quietly inside it all. Music hums beneath my thoughts, never taking lead. Every pause and every note meets exactly what I need. No urgency, no pressure, just room to exist. Some moments are perfect in how they persist. Silent harmony holds me now, steady, gentle, near. Nothing to fix, nothing to chase, just clarity here. And if calm can breathe unseen, without name or call, maybe it's always been waiting for fear to feel it all. Later when the world grows loud and hours demand me, I'll return to this quiet place, softly free. Silent harmony holds me now, and I simply stay. No need to define it, it's already okay if I ever lose the quiet again. I'll come back here to this gentle gentle space. Oh, the cafe exhales slowly, and I remain.
Golden sand stretches far and wide, heat rising in soft waves. I walk along the desert trails, letting thoughts drift and sway. Every dune becomes a rhythm, every step a steady beat.
Travel feels like flowing here with warmth beneath my feet. The wind whispers gentle secrets, carrying distant calm. Nothing presses, nothing pushes, no one watches my falls. Each horizon holds a mystery, unknown yet clear and bright.
Some journeys are silent lessons, guiding without fight.
No maps, no markers, just the sun above my head. The quiet hum of desert life keeps me moving ahead. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, every step a small delight.
If freedom lives in wandering slow
And letting the mind take flight, then every grain of sand I pass feels soft
and feels just right.
Shadows shift with gentle grace, colors blend and bend. Every moment feels infinite without a need to end. Travel isn't reaching far, it's learning to remain. Each desert step reminds me, stillness walks the plain. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, steady and warm. Every breeze a gentle teacher, every dune a calm form. If peace exists in quiet wandering, in moments unplanned, then every trail I follow here becomes its own soft land. Later when the sky grows pink
And night falls softly down,
I'll remember every desert mile as a gentle crown. Desert trails beneath the endless sun, and I keep walking on. Every step a quiet echo, every glance a song. If life is made of traveling slow and breathing through each day, then every desert travel teaches me its way. The heat fades gently, leaving calm behind. We lower our voices without knowing why, like the room itself might be shy. Your words fall gently between each breath, and nothing heavy, nothing left. We don't push, we don't pull. This quiet feels beautiful. Low voices only, keep it soft. Let the world stay turned off. If love has a volume, it's this. Low voices only. nothing missed. Your eyes hold mine, then let them go. Like they trust, I already know. I don't interrupt this tone. Some feelings like to be alone. Low voices only, slow and clear. Everything matters right here. If peace could speak, it sound like this. Low voices only, no excess. Keep it There's no weight sitting on my shoulders, no voice telling me to move. The day feels wide and unguarded, like it's making room. I don't feel pulled toward tomorrow, don't feel chased by yesterday. Everything I need right now already chose to stay. I let the silence stretch naturally without feeling it too fast. Some moments don't need decorating, they just quietly last. I'm not waiting for something better, not asking what comes next. For once the present moment feels generous at best. I used to mistake stillness for falling behind, but nothing's pressing in on me, nothing asking why. No clock tapping on my chest, no reason to rush by. If happiness feels like open space where I can finally breathe, then nothing pressing in on me is everything I need. The hours pass without resistance, like they know where to go. I don't try to hold them tightly, I let them flow. There's freedom in not gripping, in trusting where I stand. This seas feels unfamiliar, but I understand. Nothing's pressing in on me, nothing to outrun, no expectations waiting, no race to be won. If peace lies where pressure ends and quiet can begin, then nothing pressing in on me is where I've been. If life crowds in again someday, I'll remember this release. Nothing's pressing in on me, and I let it stay. I don't ask it to last forever, I don't push it away. If happiness is space to exist without needing a plan, then nothing pressing in on me is where I am. The space remains open, and I remain too. We've learned each other slowly, like there was no rush to see. Every layer revealed gently exactly how it should be. You know the way I hesitate, I know when you pull back. Neither of us asked why, we let the moment relax. There's a feeling hovering near us, never landing, never gone, like it's waiting for permission to decide what it becomes. I don't mind the uncertainty, it feels honest somehow. Not every truth needs to arrive fully formed right now. We don't ignore it, we just don't chase, letting it breathe in its own space. If we wait, nothing breaks, nothing slips away. This feeling doesn't feel fragile, it feels like it wants to stay. If some things grow best unnoticed, without being held too tight, then waiting here together feels right. I don't need to be closer yet, I don't need to know the end. There's something beautiful in this, and not knowing when you're here, and that's enough, more than I expected to feel. Sometimes the quiet is proof that something's real. If we wait, we're not losing time, we're letting it unfold. This doesn't feel like standing still, it feels controlled. If beginnings don't announce themselves with reasons or clues, then maybe this patience is part of the truth. If someday we look back on this from somewhere far away, I hope we remember how calm it felt to let it stay this way. If we wait, I'm not afraid, I'm exactly where I am, not holding on, not letting go, just doing what I can. If this moment is all we get, or only the start of you, I'm glad I stayed right here when it felt true. The feeling hovers and we let it.
Rolling fields beneath the wheels, sunlight paints the sky. I follow roads through quiet towns, letting time drift by.
Wind carries scents of grasses, flowers and outing air.
Travel feels like learning peace with nothing to fear.
Hills rise gently on the horizon,
Trees sway soft and tall,
no need to rush, no one to chase.
just following the call.
Every farm and fence I pass tells stories old and new.
Some journeys aren't destinations,
The moment's coming through. No maps, no hurry,
just rhythm and my pace. The countryside hums softly,
filling empty space. Countryside ride,
rolling fields so wide.
every turn a gentle guide.
If freedom lives in moving
across these hills
feels soft and right.
Sun dips low behind the trees.
Shadows stretch and bend.
Every glance becomes a painting.
Every road a friend.
Travel isn't racing forward,
He's learning how to stay.
each field reminds me softly.
Peace walks along the way.
Countryside ride,
Rolling fields so wide.
steady, calm, and clear.
Every step a gentle echo.
Every view sincere. Calm can live and wandering slow. In moments pure and free. And every mile I ride today
becomes serenity.
later when night falls lightly.
And stars begin to shine.
I'll carry every countryside mile.
As something mine.
Countryside ride,
Rolling fields so wide.
and I keep moving on.
Every mile a soft reminder.
Every road a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through the way.
And every countryside journey leaves peace to stay.
The fields exhale softly, and I remain.
We don't shift when the chairs move. Don't glance toward the door. The room rearranges around us, asking nothing more. You rest your elbows on the table like you found the right
Height. Some comfort comes from knowing you don't need to sit right.
outside. The street keeps breathing, cars passing in loose waves,
But here the sound stays distant.
like it knows how to behave.
You say something unfinished, then let the thought dissolve.
Not every sentence needs an ending
To feel resolved,
no correction needed here, no pressure to align.
everything fits better when it's allowed to be
Slightly undefined, this is where we pause naturally,
without asking how long.
not a moment trying to prove itself, just quietly strong.
If happiness feels most honest when it isn't arranged, then it's living in this pause that doesn't ask to change.
We sit through another silence, and it doesn't stretch your brain.
Oh, there's ease in knowing nothing here
Requires a takeaway. I don't wonder what this means yet. I don't lean ahead. This is where we pause naturally, and I feel lighter inside.
No version of myself required, no part needing to hide. If I ever search for calm when everything feels strange, I'll return to this memory that never asked to change. The room stays exactly the same as we stand. As we stand.
Don't check the time right now, don't count what's left to do. This chair holds me easily like it was meant to. The room feels gently occupied, not crowded, not alone. Everyone here seems comfortable being on their own. The window lets the daylight in, soft edges on the street. People pass without urgency, moving at their speed. My mind doesn't wander far today, it stays where I am. It's rare to feel this settled without a plan. No pressure hiding in the calm, no reason to perform. Just a moment asking nothing in return. I'm sitting with the moment now, not trying to explain, not turning it into something else, not chasing its name. If comfort doesn't need a reason to feel true, maybe it's this simple pause I knew. The melody drifts through the room, never trying too hard. Each note leaves enough space to let silence guard. I don't feel the need to move yet, don't feel the call. Some moments feel complete without doing much at all. I'm sitting with a moment now, steady and slow, not asking what it leads to, just letting it flow. If peace doesn't announce itself when it arrives, maybe it's this quiet presence in disguise. And later, when the world feels loud and everything feels thin, I'll remember how enough once felt from within. I'm sitting with a moment now, and that feels right. No need to turn it into memory, no need to fight. If I ever forget how stillness feels when it's true, I'll come back to this calm I knew. The room stays gentle, and time waits. Our hands rest close on the wooden grain, not touching, but the space feels named. You don't move, and neither do I. Some closeness doesn't try. No rush forward, no step back. This distance knows how to act. Almost touching, close enough, not asking more than this soft stuff. If love respects the space it's in, almost touching feels like a win. Your breath slows and mine follows, like it's learned where it goes. I don't reach, you don't pull. This moment's beautiful. Almost touching, steady and true. Nothing missing between me and you. If a closeness speaks without demand, almost touching, understand. Close enough, close enough.
A room feels settled in itself, like it knows we won't rush off. Chairs stay pulled where we left them, no one clearing us away now. You rest your hands against the coat, warming them without a word. It's strange how comfort shows up before it's ever heard. Outside the sky changes its shade, the snowy losing something bright. But here the light stays even, not quite there, and not yet night. You mentioned something small and kind, I thought you almost didn't say. And I realize how gently this moment chose to stay. No need to call this any fool, no reason to define. Some feelings fit best when you leave them unmade. There's nothing we need to name right now, nothing we need to decide. That happiness shining in survival, just settle inside. There's something good can exist without being explained. Let it live right here, simple and plain. We pause between our sentences, not searching for the next line. Silence doesn't feel empty here, it feels kind.
after. I don't check the time. For once the present feels enough, and I don't mind. There's nothing we need to name right now. No story forming yet. No fear of losing what we had. No future to protect. If peace is something you notice only when it's near, then it's sitting with us now, quiet and clear. Later, when everything asks for answers, your moments rush fast, fast. I'll remember we found when my friend asked. There's nothing we need to name right now, and that feels strangely true. No direction pulling us forward. No past holding us to. If I ever forget how we can feel when days get loud again, I'll come back to this quiet space and breathe it in. The light fades without urgency, and we let it in.
The afternoon settles quietly, not asking me to change. Climb more slowly across the floor, never feeling strange. This hour doesn't demand a name, doesn't want a plan. It lets me stay right where I am. The cafe hum becomes a layer, not noise, my sound. It feels like everything important has already been found. I don't feel behind or ahead, don't feel misplaced. Time feels softer when it's faced. No pressure hiding in the calm, no future to outrun. This moment feels complete and I thought it's on. I'm letting the afternoon hold me steady and light. Not something I need to capture, not something to fight. If ease doesn't arrive dramatically but slow, maybe it's been here waiting to show. The music says just underneath, supporting every breath, and that it takes a moment over. Never ask for depth. I don't need more than what is here. Don't need to explain. Some calm arrives without a name. I'm letting the afternoon hold me, nothing to stand up all at once. We take our time, and nothing about this ending feels like a lie. You gather your things slowly, like there's no need to leave. Some moments don't end, suddenly they ease. The room looks the same as before, chairs still in place, but something lingers quietly, not tied to the space. You glance back for half a second, then smile again. It's strange how calm can follow you out then. No rush pulling us outward, no reason to run. This moment doesn't vanish when it's done. We're leaving without rushing, nothing left behind. Not happiness we had to hold, just peace of mind. If calm can travel with you beyond this room, maybe it's meant to be carried when you move. The street greets us quietly, still part of the day. Nothing feels louder than before, nothing fades away. I don't feel the need to look back or mark the time. This ease feels settled, like it's mine. We're leaving without rushing, steady and light. No moment asking to stay longer, no need to fight. If happiness can exist gently after it's past, maybe it's this calm we carry that last. Later when days feel heavier and calm feels thin, I'll remember how ease once moved within. We're leaving without rushing, and I'm okay with that. No need to recreate this moment, no need to go back. If I ever forget how peace feels in the rush of days, I'll remember how gently we walked away. The door closes softly, and the calm comes too.
The highway stretches wide ahead when brushing past the glass. Every mile a gentle promise, every turn a chance to pass.
The city fades behind me, mountains slowly rise. Somewhere in the distance, the sun begins to hide.
Windows down, the air is soft, the music hums along. I let the road decide the pace, I let it guide my song.
No need for maps or answers, no reason to arrive. The journey feels like everything, the ride itself is life.
No hurries, no deadlines, just moments to inhale.
The world outside keeps spinning, I follow every trail. Open roads taking me somewhere endless, horizons call. Every mile becomes a memory, every view enthralls. If freedom lives in traveling light, in leaving and in roam, maybe I'm already home.
across the lane. Colors blend and fade.
Every corner holds a story, every bend a serenade.
I breathe it all in slowly, letting moments sink. Travel isn't leaving behind, it's learning how to think. Open roads take me somewhere winding through the hills. Every turn feels like a promise, every side a thrill. If journey matters more than place, more than name or home, then every step I take alone is where I freely roam. If someday roads grow quiet and skies no longer bell, remember every journey as a faithful friend. Open roads take me somewhere and I let them lead. Every moment is enough, every mile I need. If life is made of moving through, of leaving and of roam, then every mile I've traveled is already home. The horizon stretches softly, and I keep moving on. Na-da-da-da-do, na-da-da-da-do, na-da-da-da. Woke up with no expectations, let the day decide its shape. Every little thing feels lighter when I'm not trying to escape. People passing casual hellos, small talk feels enough. Somehow all the noise outside doesn't feel that tough. When I stop measuring the hours, time feels kind to me. Easy smile, stay longer when you don't force the day. Happiness isn't louder, it just doesn't go away. If I let myself enjoy this without asking why. Easy smile, stay longer, and so does the light. Music playing in the background, not my favorite, still okay. Every sound blends into comfort, nothing needs to change. I don't need a better version or a reason to feel proud. This moment isn't perfect, but it's kind. Maybe joy comes quietly when we finally listen. Oh, easy smile, stay longer when I slow my pace. Happiness feels like breathing, not a race. If today doesn't ask for more, I won't push it through. Easy smile, stay longer when I do too. Soft afternoon, nothing to lose. Soft afternoon, nothing to lose. A breath, a laugh, a sudden sound. The day wakes up this way. I caught myself smiling early before the song came on.
No melody was guiding me, the feeling led along. Sometimes joy arrives uninvited before we even know. Maybe happiness doesn't wait for the perfect cue. I smiled before the music played, before the rhythm found its place. Happiness moved ahead of time, no warning sign. If joy can start this easily, I'll let it stay. Later on the piano joins, softly filling in the space. But the moment already mattered, even in its quiet phase. If I try to recreate this, it slips away. I smiled before the music played, and that was enough today. Happiness doesn't need a song, but I'll hum along. Laughter fades, the feeling stays. The light shifts softly toward goodbye, but neither of us stands to try. You look at me like there's time, even when the day declines. Some endings don't close the door, they just rest on the floor. An ending without leaving feels like this. Nothing broken, nothing missed. If love doesn't rush away, this is how it chooses to stay. We gather coats but don't move yet, like the moment isn't done. I like how nothing forces us to become what we're not. An ending without leaving, soft and slow. If this is how peace goes, then let the lights fade past. I'm still here at last, still here.
The fairy rocks beneath the sky, morning mist upon the bay. I watch the water stretch and gleam as night gives way to day. Seagulls cry above the waves, their call soft in the air.
Travel feels like breathing here without a single care. Dark side fades behind me slowly, horizon stretches wide. Every ripple tells a story,
every wave a guide.
No hurry,
No maps to follow, no destination near.
some journeys are reflections.
Some are moments clear. No plans, no rush.
Just water under feet.
The ferry hums a gentle song, and life feels soft and sweet. Morning ferry across the bay, every moment drifts away. If freedom lives in moving slow and letting gentle currents show, then every mile upon this water feels like peace today. Sunlight dances on the waves, shadows stretch and bend. Every glance becomes a memory, every breath a friend. Travel isn't reaching ends, it's learning how to stay. Each ferry mile reminds me peace walks along the way. Morning ferry across the bay, steady, soft and true. Every ripple a quiet teacher, every wave a view. If calm exists in wandering slow, in moments pure and free, then every ferry traveled becomes serenity. Later when the sky turns brighter and the morning feels anew, I'll carry every wave I rode as gentle dew. Morning ferry across the bay, and I keep moving on. Every mile a soft reminder, every wave a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through each way, then every ferry journey leaves peace to stay. The water glimmers softly, and I remain. We walk the same streets often, but never call it a day. Like both of us understand, there's a line we hesitate. Your shoulder brushes mine lightly, you don't pull away. It's small but it lingers long after you look the other way. I replay parts of the afternoon that didn't seem important then. The way you smile without trying, the way time softened again. Nothing happened worth announcing, no moment to define, but something stayed with me quietly long after we said goodbye. I don't know what you're thinking, you don't know what I do, but somehow this not knowing feels shared too. It's not yet, not today, not something we meant, just a feeling standing close by, waiting to exist. If every maybe has a heartbeat you can feel but can't explain, then mine is right here, calling your name. I'm not afraid of what this could be, I'm not afraid of losing control. I just don't want to rush a feeling that's learning how to grow. There's value in the waiting and letting moments stay light. Not everything needs an answer the moment it feels right. It's not yet, but it's something more
Later we laugh about this, we never speak of it again. I'll still remember how real it felt back when it had no name. It's not yet, and that's okay. I don't need it to be more. Sometimes the almost matters as much as what comes after. If I ever look back and wonder when it first felt true, I'll think of this quiet, not yet, and think of you. Not yet, but close. The day doesn't sparkle or shine, it doesn't need to. It just settles around us, doing what days do. You breathe out like you arrived, like something finally fit. Some goodness doesn't announce itself, it simply exists. The room carries a quiet weight, not heavy, not thin. It holds a space between us without closing in. I don't search your face for answers, I don't read between the lines. This moment doesn't hide anything, it feels kind. No feeling reaching too far, no meaning forced to stay. This calm feels honest in its own way. This is a softer kind of good, easy to miss if you rush. Not joy that pulls you upward, just a gentle hush. If happiness doesn't always rise or come in waves, maybe it's this quiet fullness that gently stays. We let another minute pass, then one more too. Nothing changes in the room, and nothing needs to. I don't feel the need to move or mark the time. This stillness feels complete without a sign. This is a softer kind of good, steady and real, no moment trying to impress, just something you feel. If peace is sometimes simple, never loud, then it's sitting right here where we're allowed. Later, when days demand more and quiet feels rare, I'll remember how calm once lived right here. This is a softer kind of good, and I let it remain. No reason to question it, no need to explain. If happiness is something found when nothing's missing, then this moment right now is everything. The day continues gently, unchanged and kind. Used to measure every day by what I didn't complete. All the things I should have done stacked quietly at my feet. But today feels lighter somehow, like I changed the rules. Nothing needs to happen now for this to feel useful. I smile without checking why, without saving it for later. The pressure I lived under doesn't speak as loud today. I let the hours pass naturally, not pushing them away. For once I'm not negotiating with yesterday. Maybe peace isn't something you earn, maybe it's something you allow. There's nothing more than today, and that's okay with me. No future pulling on my sleeve, no past asking to be seen. If happiness is this simple thing, just being where I stay, then there's nothing more than today. And I'm finally okay. I notice how my shoulders rest, how my breathing slows. I didn't realize how long I've been carrying the load. This moment doesn't need applause, doesn't need to last. It matters because it's here, not because it's fast. There's nothing more than today, no race I need to win, no version of myself I have to turn into again. If joy is letting go of extra weight I don't need to say, then there's nothing more than today. And that's enough this way. Oh, tomorrow can't wait its turn, I don't need to know how it goes. There's nothing more than today, and I'm choosing to stay. Not fixing, not escaping, just living it this way. The smile comes easy and I let it. It's nothing more than today. We don't stand up all at once, we take our time. Nothing about this ending feels like a line. You gather your things slowly, like there's no need to leave. Some moments don't, and suddenly they ease. The room looks the same as before, chairs still in place, but something lingers quietly, not tied to the space. You glance back for half a second, then smile again. It's strange how calm can follow you out then. No rush pulling us outward, no reason to run. This moment doesn't vanish when it's done. We're leaving without rushing, nothing left behind. Not happiness we had to hold, just peace of mind. If calm can travel with you beyond this room, maybe it's meant to be carried when you move. The street greets us quietly, still part of the day. feels louder than before, nothing fades away. I don't feel the need to look back or mark the time. This seas feels settled like it's mine. We're leaving without rushing, steady and light. No moment asking to stay longer, no need to fight. If happiness can exist gently after it's past, maybe it's this calm we carry that lasts. Later when days feel heavier and calm feels thin, I'll remember how ease once moves within. We're leaving without rushing, and I'm okay with that. No need to recreate this moment, no need to go back. If I ever forget how peace feels in the rush of days, I'll remember how gently we walked away. The door closes softly, and the calm comes to. I don't feel nervous around you, don't feel the need to perform. Being here feels natural, quietly warm. You sit beside me easily, like you've always known. Some love doesn't arrive suddenly, it feels grown. We share thoughts without shaping them, let words fall where they may. Nothing here feels judged or rushed, nothing pushed away. I didn't know love could feel this light, this clear. Some hearts open faster when fear disappears. No need to protect myself, no, I'll stay high. Love feels different when it doesn't ask why. This is the way love feels here, steady and kind. Not something pulling me forward, just staying aligned. If love doesn't have to hurt to feel deep, maybe it's this quiet closeness I wanna keep. I notice the way you wait for me, never stepping ahead. You let me finish every thought before it's said. I don't feel smaller loving you, I feel wide. Love feels safer, standing side by side. This is the way love feels here, nothing to prove, no fear of losing balance, no need to move. If love can feel like resting instead of a fight, maybe this is what feels right. Later if love feels uncertain, if days pull us apart, I remember how safe it felt from the start. This is the way love feels here, and I trust it now. No rush to define it, no need to vow. If love ever asks me where I belong, I'll think of this feeling, staying strong. The closeness remains, even as time moves on. I didn't wake up knowing, didn't feel a sign.
Just found myself thinking of you between the lines. Your name feels easy in my mouth, like it's always been there. Some feelings arrive naturally, without care. We sit close but not too close, space still in between. But even distance feels different than it used to mean. I don't wonder where this goes, don't try to see ahead. What feels lighter when it grows unsaid. No words leaning forward yet, no need to decide, just heart slowly learning to align. I think I'm following gently, not all at once. Not the kind of love that rushes, just quietly becoming us. If love doesn't have to hurt or pull you through, maybe it starts like this with you. I notice how your laughter stays long after it fades, how the gate feels softer somehow when you say my name. I don't feel afraid of this, don't feel the need to run. Love feels kinder when it grows. Slowly begun, I think I'm falling gently, steady and true. Not love that overwhelms, just something new. If love is meant to feel like home before it feels deep, maybe it's this calm I wanna keep. Later, if love asks for more and hearts begin to bend, I'll remember how it felt before then. I think I'm falling gently, and I'm okay with that. No need to hurry forward, no looking back. If love ever feels loud or hard to see, I'll remember how softly it came to me. The moment rests quietly, still unfolding. There's no rush in the way you move, no hedge in the way you speak. Being with you feels unforced, like time learned to breathe. I don't feel pulled in pieces, don't feel torn in two. Love feels steadier when it grows next to you. We don't talk about forever, don't lean that far ahead. But something in the way you stay says more than words ever said. I didn't expect love to feel this calm, this clear. Some hearts open quietly when they feel safe here. No fear hiding underneath, no doubt asking why. Just two hearts slowly learning how to align. I'm loving you slowly, one moment at a time. Not a love that burns too bright, just warm and kind. If love doesn't need to rush to feel real, maybe it's this gentle way that heals. miss how you wait for me, never pulling ahead. How you listen with your whole heart, not just what's said. I don't need love to feel heavy, to feel true. Love feels lighter when it grows with you. I'm loving you slowly, and it feels right, and it feels right. No fear of tomorrow, no need to fight, no need to fight. If love can exist without losing its way, maybe it's meant to grow this way. Later, if love asks for courage, if days become unsure, I'll remember how gently this began for sure. I'm loving you slowly, and I let it be. No need to rush the feeling, no urgency. Just if love ever feels confusing or hard to see, I'll return to how softly you love me. The love stays present, steady and warm. There's something softly between us now, not a promise, not a vow, just the way you look before you speak, like you already know me. No need to name it or explain. Some feelings grow that way, softly between us. No need to say everything honest this way. If love arrives without a sound, it settles softly around. Your smile answers questions I keep. Your silence says what words can't reach. I don't ask for more than this. This gentle truth is hard to miss. Softly between us, clear and calm. Nothing wrong, nothing gone. If this is how connection feels, then this is real. No need to say
Trail winds up between the peaks, morning mist around my face. I step along the quiet paths, feeling the mountain's grace. Every stone and tree I pass feels like a gentle guide. Travel isn't rushing forward, it's walking with the tide.
Birdsong drifts from hidden nests, softly echoing through the pines. No need to plan a hurry, just breathing with the signs. Every ridge reveals a painting, every view a story told. Some journeys aren't destinations, they're simply moments gold.
No maps, no markers, just air beneath my feet. The mountain hums a gentle song, soft, steady, sweet. Mountain hike, breath of air so free, every step a melody. If calm exists in moving slow, and letting quiet moments grow, then every peak I climb today feels soft as I go.
Shadows stretch across the slopes, light dances through the trees.
Every glance becomes a memory, every breath a gentle lead. Travel isn't reaching ends, it's learning how to stay. Each trail reminds me softly, peace walks along the way. A mountain hike, breath of air so free, steady, calm and true. Every step a gentle echo, every view a hue. If life is made of wandering soft, letting time flow through, then every mountain traveled leaves serenity too. Later when I reach the summit and sky meets earth anew, I'll carry every mountain mile as something true. Mountain hike, breath of air so free, and I keep moving on. Every step a soft reminder, every view a song. If life is made of traveling slow and feeling through the way, then every mountain path I take leaves peace to stay. The peaks exhale softly, and I remain.
Our cups are empty, but we stay. Like the reason left, but we didn't go away. You rest your chin against your hand, time loosens up like it understands. Nothing's asking us to leave. This moment's free to breathe. When cups are empty, we're still sitting. Nothing missing, nothing slipping. If love remains when things run out, that's what this is. Without a doubt. The server glances, then looks away, giving us time in their own way. I like how nothing needs to happen for this to matter. When cups are empty, we don't rush. Staying feels like enough. If and
doesn't lean forward, doesn't ask us to move. Chairs stay where we left them, holding nothing to prove. You glance at the clock and smile, then let the moment win. Some hours don't belong.
브로, 아직 PC방이야?
아니야. 아고다 모텔이야, 브로.